And we're back with
내가 겪은 모든 것의 증명이야.
Wuthering waves. I actually don't know what's going on. I think this is where I left off in one of the last two episodes. This might be somewhere else. Yeah, this might have been where I left off in the last video. I do remember because I was trying to look through the videos and, yeah. Come here, goat. But nonetheless, we are exploring just as much, if not a little more. What is this? I wonder when I get to actually use my glider for something. Whoa, what is this place? I'm gonna kind of like go over here. Whoa, show me some. Okay, there is a deep spot. What's over here? Nothing. Okay. Get off the tree. I didn't mean get on the rock. Okay. Okay, so still the same controls as Genshin Impact. Can I got this? Yeah, I can. Cool. Alright, now that's where it is.
내게 맡겨줘.
What's with the change in music? That's what's with the change in music, no! Thank you. Okay, apparently I have to go up there. I think I went the wrong direction then. To get out of there. Oh, okay.
So listen to edit audios right now, right?
Yeah.
So edit audio Macarena, right? Mm-hmm. You know what I remember? Mm-hmm. Odie and Eurilica's dancing to doing the Macarena while Luck Runs Out plays.
Oh my gosh.
That's what I remembered.
Yeah, I definitely went like the wrong direction.
Bro.
Because I was supposed to fight this, I think. I can do the little things. There we go. Can I grab this? I can. Oh, what's a tetra? Hang on a second. What is... Oh, it's a fish! Tetra's a fish! I didn't know Tetra was a fish. I think I forgot about that fact in the last video. Okay, there's a couple things over here.
내게 맡겨줘.
Can I fight you?
걱정이군. 디스트릭트.
I'm sorry, but I really want to keep you guys.
이제 끝낼 때가 왔어.
I think I'm gonna keep you guys.
뜻밖의 발견이네요.
Okay. But I need to go back over there. There's a person. I don't know what to do with the person. I don't even think I'm supposed to be over here. I'm gonna go back this way. Wait, are there other wolves? Because I really want more wolves. I know, it's a bad thing to say you want more of the type of critter. Because that means you're gonna fight more of them just to get more of them. But I mean, like, that's the whole point of the game. Do you mind?
I've done that twice now.
Get up. Where are you going?
저 앞이 금주성이야.
No, come back here. I want the bird. Okay. Ooh, I want the cat.
박남장.
Rover?
여기 있었니?
There you are.
사랑하는
My dearest
운명의
seed of fate. What? What? What?
다 왔다. 다음은 어떻게 할까?
Alrighty, what should we do next?
일단 밥부터 먹을까? 어때?
Shall we go grab a bite? Sounds good.
저는 연구원으로 돌아갈게요.
Baiji said she is to return to the academy.
협곡의 변화나 무음구역 부활, 비명 이상 현상. 빈번하게 발생하는 상황은 제때 보고하는 게 나아서요.
The anomalies of the Gorge of Spirits, the resurgence of that tacit field, and the many wave-worn occurrences, I should report them in time.
저는 반장이 보고하고 면회 수속 절차도 신청할게요.
Yang says, then I'll go submit our report and prepare the documentation needed for Rover's audience with the magistrate while I'm there. Documentation?
중심지이자 아카이브의 본거지니까요.
It's the political hub of Jinshao where the Grand Library or Data Repository is located.
연인들이 만나는 건 어렵지 않지만 변정은 행정기관이자 요지이니까 아무래도 필수적인 절차들이 있죠.
The City Hall is an important place. Seeking an audience with the magistrate isn't too difficult, but there are still rules to follow.
그럼 내가 방랑자랑 중초 비콘에 갈까? 구경도 하고.
Then I guess I'll take Rover over to the Nexus Tower for registration first. And we'll just hang out for a while. Shishai said,
이제 막 금주의 온참인데 시간 낭비를 시키면 안 되지.
being new to Jinshao and all, she can't be left standing outside the city hall with nothing to do.
1분 1초도 허투루 쓰지 않게 해주겠어. 금주 사람들의 열정을 보여주자고.
Hospitality is our local specialty, you know?
절차 처리 후에 연락할게요. 그때 담당자와 변적으로 오시면 되겠네요.
Yang says, then I'll leave you in Shinshai's care. Rover, is that alright with you? I'll give you a call once the paperwork is done.
걱정 마셔. 맡겨달라고.
Shishai, leave it to me.
일단 제가 공명 의료과에 말해볼게요. 전반적으로 검사를 받는 게 좋겠어요.
Baiji, I'll send the branch of Rezon Medical Science a notice. We need to conduct a thorough physical examination on you to make sure you are fine.
면회 후에 다른 일정이 없으면 연구원으로 오세요.
Come visit the academy after your audience if you have no other plans.
신체 검사를 중심으로 격리 변화를 조사할 거예요. 뚜렷한 이상이 없다면 징후 정보와 신체 데이터를 모니터링하고 기록한 뒤 분석하고 연구할 거고요.
Yes, a physical examination will be required to determine if any disease is present. If no medical issues are found, we'll conduct further monitoring and analysis to understand what happened to your body.
물론 모든 과정은 당신의 동의를 거칠 거예요.
Of course, we won't do anything without your consent.
이제 그만.
Jisha, you guys done yet?
시간 없어. 빠르게 행동해야 여기저기 가볼 수 있다고.
What's the hold up? Let's move. Then I'll have more time to show Rover around.
금주성엔 재밌는 게 많아. 사자춤, 영웅극, 거기다 무술 시합, 맛집도 얼마나 많은데 금주 안에는 없는 게 없단 말씀.
We've got loads of fun in Jinchao. We can watch lion dances, hero plays, stand-up shows, and then maybe the martial championships. Plus tons of different treats to try out. You think it, we have it. Let's go. New resonator. Wait, what?
정의의 영웅 치샤, 바람같이 도착!
Oh, hey! Now I have her as a character to play. So, we have the full look of Rover now. Yang. And now, Chishai. Let's get going. What? Okay. Still have to do some things. Need to activate this first.
여기가 금주의 중추비콘이야.
Jishai, here we are, Jinshai's Nexus Tower. Nexus Tower?
뭐라고 해야 할까? 금주에서 제일 큰 서버, 통합센터랄까? 아마 대충 이런 걸 거야. 사실 나도 잘 몰라.
Exactly. Let me see. Think of it as Jinshai's largest server station, or an integration hub. It's something along those lines. I'm not much of a tech person myself.
그러니까 대형 내비게이션 겸 보호 시스템, 그리고 정보센터 같은 거야.
Long story short, it's a navigator, a defense system, and a regional information center. All in one enormous package.
길에서 봤던 건 다 소형 비콘이야.
The smaller ones we ran into earlier are resonance beacons.
비콘들의 데이터는 연결돼 있어서 활성화시키면 지도 정보가 단말기에 동기화돼. 편리하지?
Data is shared between all beacons. You activate one and the entire map's data will be relayed to your terminal. Pretty nifty, huh?
단말기를 올리면 끝이야.
Just place your terminal here. Yeah, I still have to go over there. Okay, I don't have to go over there. Nothing is over there that I need. Sorry, I didn't mean to kick you in the head. Whoa. Okay. Oh, wow. So I came from over here. I need to find the big beacon. Maybe it's this thing. To be able to open this up. I don't know. I'll figure it out. That is pretty nifty. Mulan. There's a little girl named Mulan. At least I think that's the little girl's name.
수속 절차가 끝났어요. 이쪽으로 오시면 돼요.
Yang, I have the arrangements in place, Rover. You can visit the magistrate at any time.
치셔, 담당자와 별장으로 와주세요.
Chishai, do you mind bringing Rover over to the city hall? That's not what did I click on?
담당자, 그동안 잘
What? I didn't even get a chance to read that. But okay.
우리 안정화돼서
Oh.
이제 출발해도 될 것 같아요. 사시오 카페에서 기다리고 있을 테니
What?
편할 때 방문해주세요.
Dude. I legit just did that. You wanted me to go back and forth? Why? Can I just like... I want to see something. I don't know if this is a good idea or a bad idea. I think it might be a bad one. It's a bad idea. Maybe not such a bad one. Okay. Kosuke, I don't know how to say this thing. I have lots of adventure stories. What would you like to hear? Tell me your story. Hearing the story will trigger main quest chapter 3, prologue, and send you to the High Row. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. As the tides receded, a new world can I talk? And an unexplored adventure awaited you. In Jinshou, you joined hands with Julia and the other resonators to quell the tacit discord outbreak in Norfall Barrens. You also met Little Abby. You ultimately triumphed and absorbed the Dreamless. Under the guidance of the Wayfinder Changli, you resolved the temporal disruption at Mount Firmament, and Sentinel Zhu passed the temporal mandate on to Magistrate Jin Shi. When you sought the truth of your own past, you met Shorekeeper in the Black Shores and reclaimed your duty as the organization's leader? What? In search of a solution to Abby's deteriorating condition, you crossed the stormy sea and arrived in Yaguna, a port city in Renasaita. I think that's how you say it. I might be butchering all of these. You met Carlotta of the Montelli family, who vouched for your entry into the city. Yet beneath Yaguna's splendor, the Order of the Deep was guarding a grave secret, one tied to the Sentinel of Renasaita, Imperator. When the Order conspired to sabotage the carnival, you and your companions claimed Lorelei's rage, defeated the Dragon of Dirge, and joined forces with the Troop of Fools to bring the carnival to life. But amid the cheers of the celebration, the Fractitude's overseer Provolova appeared. Together, you and your companions defeated her and claimed the laurel of the carnival. I'm calling it a carnival at this point. After the carnival, the Primus of the Order spoke to you of the Sentinel, the Threndonian, and a blessed maiden of legend. All clues pointed towards the Physalia family, which has long been entwined with both the Sentinel and the Threndonian. Threndonian? At the invitation the Physalia head Cantarella, you traveled to Portoveno Castle. From her, you learned that the Threnodian Leviathan commands the power to merge and assimilate. Leviathan has even corrupted and merged with the Sentinel Imperator, and through the long course of history, twisted the faith of both Laguna and the Order of the Deep. That's not good. For generations, the Physalia family's mission had been to resonate with the Sentinel's true remaining power and find their resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The current Blessed Maiden, Carthia, awaited you in the inverted Venolium Theological Seminary. With your help, she finally uncovered the truth behind the Sentinel and the Threnodian, that she herself was a creation of the Threnodian Leviathan. I am butchering these words, I think! The Sentinel's corrupted body had long been destroyed, and what remained sealed away was a vessel bearing Leviathan's will. Fleur de Lis. Carthia wished to end both the corrupted divinity and its vessel. Eventually, you and Carthia defeated the Threnodian's vessel, Fleur de Lis. There you saw the final consciousness of Imperator, who, with the last of their will, awakened Carthia. With the fall of the Sentinel, Carthia now a wandering knight of Venice, Venesaita, chose to live by her own will. Not long after, he sensed Carthia's abrupt departure from Avenalium and followed her trail to the city of gladiators, Septimont. In Septimont, you met the young gladiator, Lupa, and teamed up with her in the arena. Soon you sensed that something was amiss in Septimont. At times, Lupa's figure blurred into that of another gladiator girl. As the truth came to light later, you discovered that Lupa's fate had merged with the Threnodian's failed creation, Maya. In the end, Carthia and Lupa joined forces to bring down Cristoforo's scheme. Peace finally returned to Septimont, and Maya was finally able to rest in peace. But the Threnodian's gem on Maya's helmet was taken by the Fracticidious overseer Frolova. Ah, crap. To retrieve the gem, you set sail from Septimont, only to encounter the Order's Primus Fenrico. He summoned colossal waves that dragged you under. As you sank into the deep, it was Frolova who came to your rescue. She revealed that Primus Fenrico had already taken the gem and that she had been hunted down and gravely wounded by the Order. You agreed to a temporary alliance to reclaim the gem. As you pursued Fenrico, you came to understand Frolova's true target, the power of assimilation hidden within the Threnodian's gem. With this power, she hoped to merge the souls of those she'd once known, the townsfolk who perished in a great calamity, into the bodies of tacit discords, granting them new life in her sonoro sphere, the lost beyond. And in her endless waiting, she finally set down her violin. When you and Frolova left the lost beyond, you confronted Fenrico, only to find that he had intended to use the gem for his own design to draw the collective subconscious of the Renaissatians out from the dark tide, liberating Renaissita? Anyways, once and for all from the Threnodian's control. But Fenrico himself had long since fallen to the Threnodian's corrupting influence. In his final moment of clarity, he gave his life to stop the dark tide spread, entrusting you with Renaissita's future and with the task of preventing the descent of the journeying paradise. As Fenrico turned to stone, the gem slipped from his hand. You and Frolova fought once more, but the gem was eventually seized by the fractious overseers. Frolova, wounded by your blade during the battle, fell into the sea and vanished. Following the clues Fenrico left behind, you traveled back to Septimont. There, the Ephor Augusta extended an invitation to you. Hoping both to find the relic left behind by Imperator and to suppress the spreading dark tide, you accepted the invitation and joined the Great Hunt. In the Sanguius Plateus, you met Avidius, a rising hero of heroes recognized by the Senate. During the final pursuit of the dark tide creation known as the Chorosaurus, Augusta prepared to execute her original plan. With the priestess Luno's aid, she intended to lure out and destroy the false sovereign, a humanoid embodiment of the dark tide. However, the Fractious intervened and the plan failed. What is with the Fractious? I can't say it. Anyways, to turn the tide, Luna sacrificed her very existence to forcibly manifest the dark tide, giving you and Augusta one last chance to strike down the false sovereign. Against all odds, you prevailed. During the post-hunt celebration, you realized that everyone had forgotten Luna's existence. Even Augusta believed she was merely a hallucination caused by your exposure to the dark tide. Crap. Guided by the bracelet Luna left behind, you finally found the girl only you remembered, just before she faded away in a sliver of moonlight. Oh. Determined to bring Luna back, you traveled to Tetragon Temple in search of clues. Through Avidius' story, you came to understand that existence itself was the sum of memories, feelings, and connections. You decided to anchor Luna back into existence through those bonds. Excuse me. You made yourself the anchor and held Luna's spectral hand as you traversed her memories piece by piece. You reconnected her memories and emotions until she was brought back into existence. Defying fate's ordained ending, you both returned to the day of celebration. Luna once again stood as the blue-haired girl the priestesses talked about. She had broken the arrow of destiny itself, and you delivered an unwritten future to both her and Septimont. After retrieving Imperator's relic from the earth-rend wedge beneath Septimont, you returned to Reguna and set off through the Avenelum Theological Seminary to seek Cartithia's guidance on unlocking its secrets. All this talking is... Ow. But at the seminary, you witnessed a mysterious woman, someone you had seen before in a vision, suddenly break in and shoot Cartithia before your eyes. Across Lunacyta, strange phenomena began to spread. Great. To track down the killer, you joined forces with Avidius, who was pursuing the Quill Bearer. Together, you found the mysterious woman called Galbrenna. She claimed she'd been searching for the Harbinger of the Dark Tide, yet in your mind, the Harbinger, Fenrico, had long since perished beneath the sea. After witnessing Avidius' tragic fate, the truth finally emerged. You were the new Harbinger of the Dark Tide chosen by Leviathan to confront both the Dark Tide and the looming journeying paradise. You and Calbrenna set out once more for Septimont. Great. Near the Three Heroes Crest, you and your companions battled the Dark Tide head-on to end its corruption and prevent the descent of the journeying paradise. You ventured directly into the heart of the Dark Tide. Within the Dark Tide, you saw Galbrenna's past struggles against the tide, and came upon a mysterious member of the Factidius who stood in your way. After crossing the Styx Slate and a fabricated mindset, you and your companions managed to shatter the gates of Leviathan's paradise. Together, you defeated the divine husk Leviathan had reshaped in the image of the blessed maiden Fleur-de-Lis. At last, Renacyta welcomed a dawn that belonged solely to its people and an era no longer defined by divinity. With your journey in Renacyta concluded, you returned to the Black Shores. There, a rift near the coast pulled you into a sonoro sphere containing the ruins of the once prosperous Hanamai city. I think. I'm butchering these hard. As you explored the city, you met a girl named Chisa who had been fighting ceaselessly with the Lamnet's time loops. You also encountered a talking capybara named Namipon. Okay. To end the Lamnet's destructive loop, you and Chisa made your way to Neon Tower, the heart of the disturbance. After clearing the last of the laminate, you helped the city residents' longings find their way home. You and Chisa returned to the Black Shores and Hanamai City. Hanamai City finally saw the light of a new day. You guided Chisa through her doubts about the future, and together you reopened Shashao Cafe. For a while, you and your friends shared a rare time of peace. But soon you began to experience a loss in your frequency. According to the Shorekeeper, your frequency was being drawn toward the region of Lahairo. To resolve this mystery, you now set out once more. Oh, don't tell me. I wanted to explore the rest of that place, then not get teleported somewhere else. This is what I get. Okay. I don't even get to experience all that. Can I just go back through that and experience all? Rover, Era. No, her name was Irene! Hang on, can I wait, what's this button do? Quit now. Call current story. No, I don't want to quit. I go to character.
저는 여러분 곁에
She's
있고
my only
싶어요.
character?
언제까지나.
Can I change her name now? Bug, what did I do? Crystal! What was that?
What do you want?
I don't know what I did.
What did you do?
Why am I here?
Wait, you here? Talk to the Shorekeeper.
I don't wanna.
It's part of the main quest.
This is part of the main quest. I don't even get to experience all the rest of stuff that happened while we read the story.
I don't think I'm far. Wait. Hold on. How far?
방랑자 오셨군요.
Okay, yeah, it's still my Irene's still my name.
Hold on. Did you already do everything at Black Shores?
They had me talking to this robot thing.
Did you do everything there?
I think.
Okay, because I'm not that head on the main one that I'm meant to be doing. I'm ahead on the other one that I'm doing, though. So I'm ahead of you on that part.
Are you ahead of me on this part?
I don't think I've done the cafe thing yet. I still had to go through everything. I'm gonna need to catch up on that end, but when I'm done with the other main quest, I'm doing. I have too many main quests to do. You can give me more.
Okay, Shorekeeper, Irene, you have come. Can I go to Lahairo now?
네, 남이폰 덕분에 검은 해안에서 라하이로유와 호나미시의 상대 좌표를 확인할 수 있었어요. 그 후에 안정적인 일방통행 터널을 완성했고요.
Yes, thanks to Namipon's efforts, the Black Shores has confirmed Lahairo's relative coordinates to Hanami City and stabilized a one-way tunnel.
준비가 끝나시면 언제든 출발할 수 있어요.
You may set out whenever you wish. Is she okay?
왜 그러시죠?
Oh, we finally talk! Oh, what is it?
이거 말씀이신가요? 치사가 가르쳐준 대로 만들어 본 거예요. 직접 만들어 보니까 우유랑 설탕의 비율을 늘리면 더 맛있더라고요.
This Chisa taught me how to make this beverage. I find it tastes better with more milk and sugar.
방금 한 잔 만들었는데 마셔보실래요?
I just made a cup. Would you like to try it? I meant why you looked troubled. I meant that you looked troubled.
맞아요.
Yes.
아직도 당신의 주파수에서 아주 미세한 파동이 느껴지고 있어요. 강하진 않지만 그래도 걱정이 돼서요.
Your frequency still fluctuates. It's barely detectable, but enough to concern me.
곧 가시게 될 라하이로이 지역에서 일어나는 보이드 스톰의 지속 시간이 이전 주기보다 더 길어졌어요.
About Laharo, the current void storm is lasting longer than usual. What's a void storm? Can I click on it? Can I click on the word? Oh, hey, it's got a definition. Okay, a wave-worn phenomenon unique to Laharo. Roy? I don't know. Erupting when void matter concentrations reach a critical threshold. It discriminately dissolves all matter in existence within its range, causing widespread devastation before it strikes. An atmospheric light known as the shimmer typically appears, serving as an early warning.
정상적인 상태는 아니지만 현재 검은의 안에서 균열만으로 그쪽에 대한 더 많은 정보를 수집하기는 어려운 상황이에요.
This is an uncommon state, and for now the Black Shores can glean little else from what lies beyond the rift. Do you think something's happened there? We still don't talk for the most part.
솔라리스의 다른 지역들과는 달리 라하이로이에는 문명을 이끄는 수호신이 존재하지 않아요. 국제연구기구인 스페이스 트랙 콜렉티브가 도착하기 전까지만 해도 그냥 인적이 드문 빙원으로만 추정됐었죠.
Okay. Unlike other regions on Solaris, Lahara has no sentinel to guide its civilization. Once considered not but a forsaken frostland, it remained hidden until the Space Trek Collective, an international research organization, discovered it. Now, Space Trek Collective, an international scientific organization jointly established by various nations and organizations of Solaris. Okay, apparently we're on the planet of Solaris, and we just went somewhere else. I don't know what to do now. It oversees the research, development, and construction work in Lahai. It was the Space Trek Collective that built the Research Institute and the Star Torch Academy in the vast space beneath the Frostlands.
하지만 명식은 항상 그 빙원 밑에 도사리고 있었어요. 보이드 스톰도 명식에 의해 발생한 비명 이상현상 중 하나고요.
Yet the Threnodonian has always lurked in the shadows of this frostland, causing wave-worn phenomena such as the void storm. Now, wave-worn phenomena.
인간은
Wait,
보이드 스톰에 닿기만 해도
stop. Can I click on it stick? I can't. Okay. Wave-worn phenomena. The laminate's power causes destructive waves across the land of Solaris. Manifestations like the Tacit Fields, Tacit Discord outbreaks, and the enigmatic Tacitite are part of what is collectively known as the wave-worn phenomena.
주파수가 유실되고 나중에는 완전히 사라져버려요. 제 추측에 불과하지만 당신의 주파수 유실도 아마 보이드 스톰의 이상 주기와 관련이 있을 것 같아요.
Exposure to a void storm drains human frequencies until they vanish. I suspect that your own frequency loss is linked to this abnormal storm cycle.
하지만 스페이스 트랙 콜렉티브는 주파수 안정에 있어선 세계 최고 수준의 연구 기구이니 그곳에 가면 더 정밀한 검사와 치료를 받을 수 있을 거예요.
The Space Trek Collective is at the forefront of frequency stabilization research. Once there, you will undergo a full examination and receive treatment.
문제의 근원이든 해결 방법이든 그곳에서만 답을 찾을 수 있을 것 같네요.
Now we talk! Oh, and I've got 5 minutes, so I have 5 minutes to figure out how to get from here back to where I was. Anyways, we say, so the source of the problem and its solution can only be found there?
네, 이제 라하이로이로 가는 길도 열렸으니 돌아가야 할 때가 된 것 같네요.
Yes, the way to Lahore is open. It's time for you to return. This is...
스타터치 아카데미 입학에 필요한 서류들이에요. 라하이로이에 진입하려면 엄격한 승인 절차가 필요하기 때문에 검은 해안은 당신이 학생으로 바로 입학할 수 있게 준비했어요.
The paperwork for entry into Star Torch Academy. Access to Lahore requires strict clearance, so the Black Shores arranged for you to enter as a student. Okay, Star Torch Academy. Oh boy, this is a long one. Officially titled the Space Trek Collective Star Torch Academy, this borderless academic metropolis trains synchronists and spearheads research into the giant mech known as the Exostrator. Its name embodies its disgusting. Its name embodies its core ethos to carry the flame of inquiry and ignite the torch of civilization. Here, seekers of knowledge from across the world gather. Knowledge flows freely and cultures meet in harmony.
이 입학 허가서는 당신이 전에 남겨둔 거예요. 아직도 효력이 있는 문서죠. 라하이로이로 갈 수 있는 증빙 자료니까 잘 갖고 계셔야 돼요.
This acceptance letter belonged to your past self. It's still valid and will grant you access. Please keep it safe. Thank you for preparing all this.
이번엔 학교로 돌아가는 여정이 되겠네요.
So this trip's theme is back to school, huh?
라하이로이에 도착하게 되면 당분간 통신 장치로는 연락할 수 없을 거예요. 하지만 여기서 지켜보고 있을 테니 새로운 이야기를 가득 담고 돌아와서 저에게 들려주시길 기다릴게요.
Once you enter Lahore, I won't be able to contact you, but I will be here as always, awaiting your return with new stories to share. So one option is, don't worry, everything will go fine. The other is, maybe I'll find a way to teleport back to you. I'm gonna go with the last one. I'm glad we're actually talking in this, though.
그러셨으면 좋겠네요.
If only that were true. What do you mean, if only that were true?
죄송해요. 제가 많이 늦었죠?
Chisa! My apologies, I'm late. No, don't worry about it, girl.
출발해볼까요?
No worries, it's time to head out. I think that's what she said. Okay, can I, like... We don't need to rush into this here. Yawn. Now move now!
돌아갈 날이 다가올수록 잠이 잘 오질 않아서요.
Apparently not. It's just thinking about going back to the academy kept me up all night. Both, I guess. It's been 2 decades since I was last there. I wonder how the academy looks now. My teachers, classmates, and my parents.
선생님이나 친구들
No, I don't want to go!
잘 지내고 있는지
I don't even know what I'm supposed to do anymore.
그날 생각해야겠네요.
No, I can't leave it before setting out. No, and I have 1 minute. This cutscene better go quick. I want to go back to the original world. My oh my, the day's finally here. Hi, Nami-pon. I don't even know how I found this game. The coordinates have all been calibrated. A smooth landing guaranteed. Can we not, please?
공간 터널도 준비가
The
끝났어요.
tunnel is stable, but only wide enough for one person
한
at a
사람만
time.
지나갈 수 있을 정도로 좁아서
Why must I? She said you're gonna go first.
그렇다면
I see. Then please let me go
제가 먼저
first.
넘어갈게요.
No! Cutscene! Not cutscene. It's literally ending here. Why? Yeah. Well, I do have one more to upload today about this. So I'll see y'all in that one, and hopefully we'll finish the cutscene. So, talk to you later, little Jones.